Criticals. Criticals. They are against the gift. They are controversial. They are confrontational. They want to destroy the gift. The good news is this: nothing and no one can stop a gift whose time is ripe from manifesting except the gift carrier. You're the only one who can stop a gift from manifesting. But tonight, I want to suggest you look at critics from a feedback perspective. Sometimes only naysayers will identify gap in your performance that other people will never identify. Wisdom will come from the unlikeliest sources. Keep your ear on the ground. Sometimes it takes a critic for you to identify your performance gaps. Number 2, who do you need for your gift? Clinicals. Clinicals. Clinicals are neutrals. They are indifferent. They are neither for the gift nor against the gift. They pretend they don't notice what you're doing. They watch you from a distance. But let me tell you the easiest way of identifying clinicals in this time and age. Every time you operate in your gift, they are silent. Every time you post something outside your gift, they talk. For example, I'm a speaker, and my major concern, I use my social media for only one thing: to invite you guys for our meetings. I have no time to do with my private life. And if you have ever seen anything private about me, unless Mercy posted, that has nothing to do with me. The only thing that takes me to YouTube or Facebook is these meetings. But if something was posted, like Mount Kenya Climb, you get 1 million comments. But you have a meeting like Regency that can change your lives, they are quiet. Have you noticed that, guys? You have a business you're running, they'll never comment. Why? They don't want to encourage you at all in your line of gift. So they pretend to be friends, but they are a bunch of hypocrites. Treat them with the content they deserve. And since they never raise their voice against the gift, you simply ignore them. I'm not impressed by people who want to comment about my shoes. It doesn't help me. I'm concerned with the person who is talking about these meetings. That's what moves me. By the way, if you ever notice anything about my holiday or I'm traveling somewhere, please, I urge you, don't even comment. You're not helping me. Just keep it to yourself. If I accidentally post it, because I don't. I'm concerned with someone where our destinies can crisscross. We can help each other in a more meaningful level. But clinicals can't. They will always comment when you post non-essentials. When you're in the core operation of your gift, they are quiet. Who do you need for your gift? Number 3. Celebrators. These are party goers, but they don't want to be involved in the gift. They don't want to be involved in preparing the party. They just want to come and participate in the bash, not in the preparations. They are your fans, your admirers. They are attracted by the gift. They admire the gift. They are blessed by the gift. But they watch you from a distance. If the house goes in flames, they are not with you. Their relationship is with the promise, not the gift, not the gifted. It's with the promise. That means if someone else promises to deliver them to the land of promise faster, they desert you. They jump ships. They have no loyalty. Love them as they come, release them as they go. Roho safi. Do not be disturbed. They are good. They form the crowds. Number 4, who do you need for your gift? Cheerleaders. They don't just attend the game. They are obsessed with your winning. They will shout until they run out of their voice. They will invite everyone they know to attend the game, and they will challenge them to cheer you up. They love to see you win. They are attracted by your performance. Everyone needs a cheerleader. I want to ask you right now, who is your cheerleader? Who is the greatest source of your encouragement? If you don't have one, I'm willing to be your cheerleader. Everyone needs someone to tell them, keep on keeping on. Keep going, keep moving. Sometimes the game gets so tough. You need someone to let you know, you are not alone. I'm there with you. Who do you need for your gift? Number 5. Now, we take the game higher now. Number 1 through 4, these are people who are relating with the gift. Number 5 through 7, these are people who are relating with the gifted. Who do you need for your gift? Number 5, champions. Every gift needs a champion. Champions associate with the gift. They are ambassadors of the gifted. They are associates of the gifted. They will put their lives on the line on behalf of the gifted. They will cover up the gifted. They will cover up his shame. His pain is their pain. His joy is their joy. They knit together through thick and thin, through celebrations and through difficult seasons. Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. If you have 3 celebrators, you are doing exceptionally well. You need a presidential commendation. But now they're getting fewer. Let's go to number 6. They're getting fewer and fewer. Who do you need for your gift? Number 6, coach. Coach. Now, a coach acts as a rail guard when you're navigating through sharp corners to ensure you don't slide. They are not roadblocks. They allow you to drive. And as long as the path is straight, they don't bother you. But when the corners become tricky, they are too sharp, you find them there as rail guards to ensure you're on track. And each one of you here, I suggest strongly you need to have a coach and a mentor. A coach need not understand your field because they don't tell you what to do. They ask you difficult questions for you to clarify where you're taking your gift. Mentors, on the other hand, don't tell you, they lead you. Let me give you a very simple example. If you're running a business as a chemist business, I'll speak to you as a coach. I'll ask you hard questions about your product differentiation. I'll ask you difficult questions about the market size and your customer base. I'll ask you difficult questions about management. I'll want to know the skills you're attracting and the skills gaps and how you're filling them. I'll ask you questions about your cash flows, your financial projections. I don't run a chemist. I'm speaking as a coach. So I don't tell you where to source for your medicine or how to treat your customers. That's not my line. But I'll be asking you questions for you to clarify your thinking, to help you in your vision casting and in the execution of that vision. But if you come to me because you want to coach, train, mentor, write, then I'll be speaking to you as a mentor. I'll not be telling you what to do. I'll allow you to study my private life, see how I prepare my notes. Come walk with me. This gentleman who is with me here the other day, he's called Malin. I invited him. I was speaking to the board members of Jitegemea. It's the circle owned by the PCA Church. He asked me some questions that I told him, rather than asking many questions, join me for the meeting. Let's go there. See what I'm going to do. I'll be teaching them on corporate governance the whole day. Be with me. Watch me speak. Listen. Take down notes. Then we can do an analysis. Now that's mentorship. A mentor doesn't point where you should go like some travel agents. They lead you in where you should go. They show you the way. Mentors and coaches share with you their life experiences. Experience cannot be purchased. It can only be earned and shared. Coaches and mentors will rescue you from self-destruction. Just like seeing a dentist in good time may rescue you from tooth decay, if there are many teeth decay, seeing a coach or a mentor may be the stitch that saves 9, may save you from the decay of life or at least driving too long, too far away in the wrong direction in the highway of life. Coaches and mentors are divine connectors. They will connect you with who you need in your life to move to your next level. Coaches and mentors will help you connect the dots between your God-given talents, the resources at your disposal, the skills you have acquired, and your deepest passions. Coaches and mentors will encourage you. They'll help you see the hope inside of yourself. They'll raise your confidence level. Coaches and mentors are trusted advisors, lieutenants and generals. You can entrust them with proprietary information and intellectual property, including private life. You can share difficulties you're going through as a family and trust them that they are not going to use the information against you or for mass media. Coaches and mentors will keep you on your toes, both in your personal and professional life, lest you rest on the laurels. Coaches and mentors are sincere disciplinarians. They will create boundaries for you that you might be unable to set for yourself. Mentors are priceless. They don't do it for a pay. The only way you can reward them is by you succeeding and respecting their time and the structures that they have put in place. For example, here in Sense One Life Club, those people who have registered, according to our registers, we have over 2,000 registered members. There's no way in any given year I can meet all of you. And that is the reason we started my Life Journey program, a 12-month mentorship program, where you can meet with other members of the faculty and the Sense One Council. And at that place, at least I take 3 classes in any given year. And one of the classes I take is at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. One of the reasons I do that is because I want to emphasize the need for our health. When you meet a mentor, don't go to parade your wisdom. Go with a set of questions that you need them to answer. Go with a notebook, not a piece of paper. Be careful to know where you reached during this session so that you can even remind them. Then they know you respected what they told you the last mentorship session. You can remind them where they reached. So ask them questions. And not just mentors. Every time you have an opportunity to meet someone who is ahead of you in life, this is not the time to brag how much you know. It's the time to find out, where did you start? How was the journey? Did it get so bumpy and stormy? How did you navigate through it successfully? As you select mentors within this club or elsewhere, be sure they model your definition of success. One can only effectively teach what they consistently model. The most effective way of inspiring others is bringing out the best out of your own life. You know, let's face it, sometimes it's not easy to get a role model in the 5 pillars that I preach about here. The first one is the mentor goals. Because if you ask me, the ideal situation is that anyone mentoring you should be deliberate about their personal growth and development. That's number 1. And the reason I preach about this is because if you can't take care of your mentor, everything else will be upside down. This is the engine that keeps you going. The second pillar, it is about your relational goals. Personally, I will not allow you to pour into my life if your family is chaotic, if your relationship with God is chaotic. I'll block every time you try to speak to me because I don't want you to speak to me failure. So the second pillar is relationships. And this is threefold: with your family, with your networks in the workplace, and with your God. Number 3 is your professional life, your career life. I've cautioned you a million times, and I don't know whether you hear this. This is the only place I have seen people who are financially broke inviting you for meetings on financial independence, and you still sign up for the meetings. Seriously? Why can't he first remove the log in his own eye for him to be able to see the speck in your own eye? Have you seen this in Kenya? If for sure you can't put up your house in order, you have no business selling failure to others. Number 4, check their financial goals. Number 3 was career goals. Number 4, the financial goals. And number 5, their health goals. I try the best I can by God's grace to model all these areas. I try everything humanly possible, because a lot of mentors will be very good in their career and financial, but they are not good in their health goals. Others will be good in their health goals, but they are not good in their relational goals. Others will be good in the physical and the relational, but they're not good in their personal growth and development. And how do you know them? When you listen to them, they're always complaining. They're always negative about their country, negative about their business, negative about their job, negative about their partners. And a negative person, you don't need to speak to them for more than 5 minutes before they start pouring vitriol. Then you know that someone is not deliberate about their mental health. Let me warn you, sometimes it will be very difficult for you to get someone who mentors all these 5 areas. My suggestion for you is this then. These are human beings. Focus on common grounds, not profound differences. You can allow someone to speak to you in only one space, business, not the other areas. Someone could be good in family, but they're not doing well in their professional life. And you may want to consider them addressing only one area to you, their family. But as much as humanly possible, pick someone who models success all around. Because it is the same human being. Now, if you're here and you're listening to me and you're mentoring someone or you're coaching someone, if they do not recognize your authority over them, get out of them. Do not speak, do not address, do not coach, do not mentor. Do not raise anyone who doesn't recognize your authority over them. Not everyone belongs to your sheepfold. Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice." Not everyone will listen to your voice. This takes me to the 7th person you need. Are you there with me? I'll call him Creator. Now we are into one. He's in a singular space. Your Creator. This is the one who knows the architectural design of your gift. And he knows the capacity of the gifted. There is not a single gift in this life that will flourish if it is detached to the gift giver. If you want to be productive in your life and your fruit to abide, stay connected to the true vine. You see, God takes personal responsibility, absolute credit, not only for your gift, but for your very existence. He says, and I quote, "Before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you," Jeremiah and Peter and Mary and Rebecca. He takes personal responsibility for your existence. In fact, he dares you. He knew you before you existed, to suggest you even pre-existed before your existence. I want to suggest to you this. Anything you ever need in this life is already in you. God has no afterthoughts. He doesn't wait for you to recollect who you are and correct yourself and then gift you. God declares the end from the beginning. He sees your end from the beginning. He is not reactionary. He doesn't wait for you to come back to your senses and then give you your gifts. Every gift you'll ever need for your purpose is already in you. It indwells in you. If God then is the one who gifted you before you were born, then let me suggest this evening, your path is already predetermined. And if your path is predetermined, this is the reason why some of the businesses we started failed, because they are not in line with God's purposes for our lives. This is the reason why some of your friends deserted you, because they are not in line with God's purposes for your life. This is the reason why sometimes you go through tough seasons, because when you're too comfortable, you never get in the mission field. As human beings, we never get deployed in our mission field when we see the light. We move when we feel the heat. At times, God sends trouble through your life for your gift to be deployed where it's needed, because your path is predetermined. My suggestion, therefore, because you're both mind, body, and soul, is that you've got to balance between your mental growth, your spiritual growth, and your physical growth. Let me put it this way. If you feed your mind and you don't take care of your body, you'll be physically weak, you may die prematurely, and your gift will not reach optimal. If you exercise and take care of your diet so well, but you don't feed your mind, you'll be mindless and thoughtless. If you feed your mind religiously, but you don't feed your spirit, you'll have knowledge but no wisdom. because God is wisdom. And how do you feed your spirit? Prayer. Connect with the gift giver. I have seen people with a lot of knowledge. I have taught with university professors who cannot keep a family, who cannot speak sense outside their discipline, or whenever they open their mouth is gas, because they have knowledge but no wisdom. That's why you have to feed your spirit, man. Feed your mind, and also exercise. If you do not take care of your health, you will not carry that gift to its optimal performance.